Well, Fnatic have got a P250 on JW. Love to see that. And they're going to be charging up towards top mid into a crossfire. Very patient shots from Rob's. Bomb's been dropped towards short. Look at the taps from Acor. Actually, it was Dexter doing most of the damage there. Looks like Acor got the kill, but in fact he didn't. JW 1 versus 4. He has much to do. That bomb is surrounded. See if he can get himself some bonus money. Oh, well, that's a good start. Made it a 1 versus 2. It's doable. And Dexter, he says no. He's coming to this one. Super nice guy is Golden. That's a clean spray from Chiquinho. Early problems for Acor, and top mid is going to be lost, it looks like, unless Rops can get a 2-man spray down with an MP9 from range. Absurd seems top mid. That leaves JW again as a last man standing. 1v1 now as he finishes off the job there. Rops overperforming with the MP9. And Frozen's creeping up pretty close. He's got the superior angle and the headshot as well. Guy who, for me, still needs to prove himself at the highest levels with consistent heavy output. Speaking of which, here is Dexter again. 7 for 1 at present. And Rops is just creeping, lurking as he always does, hiding in plain sight this time, all the way down mid. And they're expectant of Boiler. There is a question mark here for Mousesports, and JW may answer their questions very shortly. There we go, Acor almost getting caught again. Fnatic have been successful with their peaks towards long in Acor's position once or twice. Not quite getting the...
To wanting to be playing a little bit more careful.
Oh, you've got to land that one. A swing and a miss from Acor, and the trays will continue in favor of Fnatic. 4 on 3 with a minute 40 on the clock. Yeah, looking at all the usual angles. Not sure if he's seen Frozen previously at the graveyard spot, but he may get some information now. The bomb's not committing just yet. Through the smoke they go. Here comes the charge. They're lining up though for Rops. He's good enough for 1. Bemis in the clutch now versus Chiquinho and Crims, swinging wide, but it's a big headshot from Crims. He delivers.
This is really scary for Mousesports.
Yeah, here comes the push. Acor to start things off. See if he checks his 6 now. Putting out some utility for his mate, but he can't fire his gun in time. So Crims has the high ground, but he still have to plant this bomb. Bemis behind the smoke really challenges where Fnatic can plant the bomb. They've got to deal with him one way or another. 13 seconds to do so. He's purely playing to stop a bomb plant. You can see the swing now from Fnatic to his left. That's such an important frag from Chiquinho. 6 seconds. I think the bomb got dropped for a second, but should be planted for the pit, but there's no one to defend it.
Oh, no.
Perfect push from Mousesports.
I'm sure he knows it. So it's nice to see him loosening it up just right now. Making a play over here at the arch side of mid, finding 2. This is 3rd on the round. Fnatic also just hesitating on the refrag. 4 for Acor. He does finally get dropped by JW, but Dexter cleans it up. Instead, Dexter is already positioned at arch, and so this mid-hold might just be disastrous for Fnatic. Never. Oh, as I say that, Crims, Dexter both trade. Chiquinho gets 1, and Bemis already down, and it's Acor and Frozen to retake it A.
Yeah, smokes are up already. They still have reasonable positions. I think Acor may have spotted somebody top mid, where he's laser focused on that. Crims, great position though by the bench. That'll be a problem. Can he find any of him? He could have gone second mid, but Acor seems to have a reasonable read, but it's just too deep to check. How has that happened?
What?
Oh, this is collapsing. Chiquinho now, he knows where they both are at the very least. There will be a 2-man swing, or a crouch peek from Acor, in fact. Makes it a 1-on-1. There's a jump, a slap from Chiquinho. It will be 6 rounds for Fnatic.
Timing on this lurk, these players are just walking down mid right past him. Acor will find it out.
Yeah, he saw the back of JW, and here comes the flank from Rops. Always lurking, he's always in apartments, and he's always a problem, Rops. Crimson Golden now, 2 versus 4. You can see Golden considering leaving the B bomb site, but they know players are on banana. Just needs a little tap on the head. Tanking damage at present is Golden, trying to do what he can, found a 1v1 and delivers, but he's alone now. The bomb is on the B bomb site with some support. Could potentially isolate Banana with the smoke, but the USP is still out for now. He has no idea where that 3rd player is, and because it's Rops, you've got to look behind you. He is indeed about to flank now, but from Banana, he's on the way. Double peek, perfect lineup from Mousesports.
Brackets, and this AUG is going to come into play real quick.
Ooh.
Or not.
What is it? Yeah, absolutely deleted. Dexter's been good at that in this game thus far. 18 for 10 at the moment, looking for number 19, and maybe JW will be that victim. Perhaps he has an idea of his own. Blind makes his way to the site at the very least. He needs rotation, but Rops is cutting that off in a smoke on Arch at the moment. Golden trying to offer something from the library, and Dexter again is just doing more and more damage. Now Crims finds himself alone top mid. Acor with 3 kills in this round, on a T side no less.
Yeah.
Footsteps being heard. I do wonder. Great timing, great trade, but look at the bomb in the CT spawn in the hands at the feet of Brolan, in fact, who drops Rops as well. Much needed for Fnatic, 4-on-1. If they could keep 4 players alive, that would really help.
Yeah, Brolan in this rotator position, coming in, finding that pop flash for his teammate, then collecting 2 of his own. That's a beautiful recovery from Fnatic in this round, where he used to just spam those nades on an exec, but nevertheless, execute, as mentioned, coming out here from Mousesports, and Fnatic holding strong. That's Brolan boosted over here at Nubox, finding 2.
I'm not even sure if they realize, Mousesports, that there are 2 players in that position. So even if they take 1 out, well, now they know from the kill feed. Golden, there's Crims to trade. This can still turn around, but Mousesports have the opportunity to use their numbers wisely. The tagging there, again, the lack of Kevlar a problem, but Acor is still alive.
Oh.
Brolan now trying to thin these numbers out. Doing a great job of it as well. 15 seconds left, Golden in a 1 versus 2. Rob's having to plant the bomb. Not sure if he can find a rifle in time. He has no idea how close Golden might be. There we go. AK's been collected. Golden's close enough. He's got a defuse kit. You can see Acor's in the pit. The AWP will post up the angle. Now, Golden has half a chance here. Rops has to be really careful about where he steps down. Acor goes. Where is Rops? Where is the bomb planter? No Kevlar versus low health. This is about 50-50 as it gets. The pre-fire. Has he seen Rops now? He was just on the left there. There's a headshot from Rops. Pop flash for Crims there. Could have been devastating if he got the flash into the apartments, but here comes the push from the apartment, and lack of pop flash will be a problem. JW will have to just play passive and will be eliminated. Golden having to fall back. Just as the spray begins. 2 players lost, and it goes from bad to worse for Fnatic here. 5 versus 2, make it 1. Acor's heating up now in this last round. Yikinho's got a post plant. He's got to find all 5 players. He has a defuse kit. Dexter's heard that. Goes through the smoke, and that's a wrap. Dominant from Mousesports. 16-8 over Fnatic in control. As Mousesports executes on this B bomb site, Brolan able to get a flashbang from his teammate, but no kills with it. There are a lot of people here for Fnatic, and they need to deliver some kills, and they'll do exactly that. Crims looking for a 3rd one on the reload now, as Dexter's around the pillar, but Crims gets that extra kill. Yikinho to finish off the job. Gone from bad to worse. I mean, things could potentially swing with the damage that's been done to Mousesports, but they have the trade frag capability. Not that it's required, of course. Crims with a hopeful grenade. This was a very painful buy. Very painful indeed.
All goes back to getting ecoed on round 2, but Yikinho does answer back with 1. Not out of it yet, and his teammate over at Bank. That's Crims just getting caught out. His knee pokes out just a little too far. Dexter capitalizes on that, finds the headshot onto him, and now a 4-on-1. And as mentioned, all of these players from Mousesports are lit.
Acor must have heard that. Look how Dexter's not even planting the bomb. Looks like they want to win by elimination. But now you have to wonder, 18 seconds, and Dexter's alone on the bomb site. The flank is on the way. Yikinho just avoiding it for a second. I don't think he realizes where he's potentially getting shot from. Here is Rops. That was very, very awkward. Where you're missing a few things in your first full buy in round number 7, let's say.
Oh, no.
And down goes Crims. JW, though, is making an effort here. We've got a warbang onto Golden. Acor continues his performance from the end of the last game at the beginning of the second one. Yeah, they're just fighting for kills at this point, Mousesports. Fighting over some carrion. 4 versus 3. Taking the B bomb site with ease. I think if you're a diehard Fnatic fan, this is pretty difficult viewing at the moment. We've got Yikinho here with the AWP now. 3 versus 4. But it just doesn't seem to be much of a challenge for Mousesports.
Oh my goodness, so easy. And honestly, I mean, it starts with JW may have spotted some feet.
A change of pace from Mousesports, just as Fnatic are getting comfortable with a full buy. They'll go straight into the B bomb site. Rops looking for that trade frag. JW behind the sandbags, but he will get deleted, forced away by flames, and it just goes from bad to worse for Fnatic. Can't catch a break. Mousesports keeping him on their toes, not allowing any sense of comfort for Fnatic. Golden trying to stop the bomb plant, but he can't. 4 versus 2 made 3 by Yikinho. They can't keep saving here, Fnatic. They're 6 rounds behind on their CT side. A flashbang from Golden. The barrel's been spotted by Beamers. He's got a superior angle now. Down he goes. Plenty of headshots to be deployed by Mousesports. Golden now 1v2 Needs a flashbang, no kit for him. For this angle here. Oh, what happened there? Maybe it's registered through the corner of the wall, but he'll get 2 kills regardless. Well then, finally a strong situation for Fnatic. A 5 versus 3. They've got a call to rotate now, surely. 23 seconds. JW's looking towards long, and Crims is still alone on the B bomb site. Surely this is enough information. Well, it'll be a 4 versus 2 at the very least. 15 seconds to plant this bomb. There'll be people upstairs soon. Smoke up on the site. They've got to make it there and start this process. JW making his way from connector into the water. Acor goes. Yeah, Flashpoint on the balcony. They're in a really bad situation here. They're exposed by multiple angles. They'll be in swing. They're lining up though. Will there be a trade frag? Acor just around the corner inside. The spray from Golden. And Jaquinho with the last. Hanging around the toilets at present. 3 players still towards B4 Fnatic, but can they deal with these charges? Look at Bemis heading in there, looking for the sentry. Frozen just wiping out the B bomb site. Complete brutality. It's like Mortal Kombat.
It can't be understated how much difficulty Fnatic has had at B just stopping these Mousesports pushes, and a beautiful play call.
JW was doing there. 20 seconds though to plant this bomb. This could be a crucial round for Fnatic. Jaquinho gifted one. The bomb's on the floor. Looking for the flick here. Just needs to delay a little bit longer. He's got Golden here for a brief time. 10 seconds on the clock now, and the A bomb site has been claimed once again. Is there time to plant this bomb though? I think there will be. Default plant coming through. HE from Crims will make it even better for Fnatic. 2 versus 1 now, but where is Rops? He's alone in the clutch. He knows where 1 is. Brolan coming in from long. Oh, not sure where he's getting shot from, but he can't quite hit the mark there. So finally, a desperate 3rd round for Fnatic. Towards B to try and solve something. Jaquinho going to be blind, but land a shot onto Frozen. They need that rotation now. Brolan could be crucial here. Looking for more on the A bomb site though. Still alone, and down goes Bemis. This could be a much needed 4th round for Fnatic. 5 versus 2 for them. Acor in no man's land trying to bait the shot. The crouch peek will be enough. He's got more to do though, and there's more onto Crims. 1 more towards Bank. There are 40 seconds for Mousesports to turn this around. Rops is on the way from connector. Brolan towards long now. Things will slow down for a time. Bomb plant pressure is rising though, on top of default at the moment. That's very awkward indeed. It may give him an angle, you never know. There is the flank from Brolan, eliminated by Rops, and the dream is collapsing for Fnatic. They had so many players alive.
No way.
Stereo frags from Mousesports, 12-3.
Fast having smoke and a monster pop to boot.
And in they go, Jaquinho flying to his death, trying to create space for the team, but that space is just no good, is it? 4 versus 2. Look at the patience and the shots. There is no give. How do they turn things around should they lose this? They don't have much time to do that.
Free M4 though.
Yeah, onto the site now as well. Lost 3 of the 4 pistols in this series so far. Bomb plant's been denied. Bemis in a 1v2. If that bomb plant is committed to, he's got a 1v1 for a brief time. Able to sneak out. Smokes dissipating, looking for the trade fragger. Little awkward for him. And Fnatic.
Not brawling. Takes a peek, finds a frag. He does not. Frozen gets the better of him despite being full blind himself. Dexter actually does get the end of a Crims 1D, get barrels. So 4's all as 40 seconds remain on the clock.
Yeah, it's just so dry though. It's just so arid. Environment. Caught with a grenade. How is he still alive? Jaquinho. Yikes. Oh dear. There we go. Finally finished off. 1 more to find though, and he won't be able to do that. There's information for Frozen, and Rops again is just creeping, just lurking, just waiting to become a problem for Fnatic. He's got some help to his left as well. The trade frag is instant, and that is going to be match point and plenty of them for Mousesports.
Of all types of rounds here. Map 2. Surely about to close. 20 seconds left on the clock, though, and Bemis plays beautiful spray control to find 2. And they need to put the bomb down now.
Into the crossfire they go, and it's over almost as fast as it began. 16-4 for Mousesports.